It's a great day when a new UMX releases because let's face it, unfortunately, UMX is one of the last standing brands that we can have 100% expectations of awesomeness right out of the box. This is ready to go as soon as you pull this foam block out. We've got our jet. With the press of a button on the radio, it's bound and ready to fly. And speaking of radios, did you guys even know this existed? A lot of people don't know about the NX7E. It's actually Spectrum's most budget-friendly radio, and I'll talk about that a little bit in this video because it's been my primary radio since day one release. I've got hundreds of flights on this thing now, and I've got a little bit of feedback for you on it. But this is the brand new UMX F-86 Sabre. And I'm kind of obsessed already just because they nailed the scale looks on this thing. It is a true EDF, and I'm guessing it's gonna scream. Now, the landing gear can be easily removed, just like that. Fingers crossed that one day UMX creates something with 3 tracks. Abby, I don't know if you can get a shot of that little brushless motor in there, but pretty daggone cute for a little baby motor.
There it is. Aww.
So, that tiny little motor is going to be screaming on a 4S battery. This is actually a newer battery. It's upside down 450 milliamps. We do have our balance lead on this Spectrum Smart battery, but we have our IC2 plug as well, which I love. Under the canopy, this is kind of an interesting layout, and don't be thrown off by this yellow plug here. That's almost a permanent fixture. We do have our Velcro strip up here, and then just a little dab of Velcro on the battery to hold it in place. No strap in there, so make sure you put some Velcro on your battery. Besides one of my favorite features about UMX planes, which is just pulling it out of the box, and it is beautiful from the get-go, I want to show you guys the other benefit of UMX, and that's how easy it is to get in the air. So let's bind this thing up together, and then we're going to maiden it on the channel. So let's go.
Let us know in the comments what UMX plane you want to see them make next. Nate, how do you do this?
Hold the scroll button, hold the power button for a couple seconds, release the power button. We're going to go down to model select. Now I already have this in here, but we're going to go down to add new model. When you do, you just back out and put your name in to your Sabre. Okay? Simply put, we back out to the home screen and turn off the radio. When you plug the battery in, the receiver automatically goes into a bind mode every single time if you plug the battery in first. Otherwise, it's looking for its last paired plane. Press and hold the bind button, press and hold the power button, release the power button, give it a second. We can release, and we're bound. Now the amazing thing about this plane is there's all of our control surfaces working, throttle, and we have safe on, safe off on the switch A. I wish every plane that E-Flite put out, every helicopter that Blade put out, worked this simply, because I think they would quadruple their sales if it was that easy. So let's put this in the air and have some fun. Guys, leave a like if you think Abby can keep the Huff in focus this whole flight. But tiny, it's gonna be fast. You ready?
Yep. Challenge accepted.
I didn't stay on my taxi line. Oh my gosh, that was a beautiful takeoff. Really smooth. Didn't expect that. I thought it would just kind of jar up in the air. Wow.
Sounds pretty powerful.
Well, we're cruising at about maybe 60%
wow.
throttle. Just getting a feel for it.
All right.
It's flying really nice. That's why I'm so low already. Yeah. Oh, this is great. I love the Sabre. I love it.
I already lost it because I got distracted by geese.
All right, let's go get the geese. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go get those geese. We'll get right on their tail. There we go.
That's why. That's why. I already lost them.
Okay, so do we deserve the like or not, Abby? Oh gosh, that's okay.
What'd you say? If you think I can?
Focus the whole time?
Oh, yeah. I guess we don't.
Okay, here we go, Sabre. So there's a variety of Sabres on the market, but not a UMX. Are you ready for it to scream down the runway?
Yes.
And then guys, don't worry, I'm gonna kick it out safe and we're gonna wake it up. We just kind of like to show how tame it can be because we have a lot of beginner pilots too. Screaming it down the runway. And let's go up, 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 up. We're gonna roll it over. Bring it down. Safe on, because I got disoriented in this.
It is super bright on that side. I was about to tell you. You might want to keep it to the left, mostly.
We're gonna go up again and roll it and bring it around. I am glad this has 4S power because it kind of needs it. Rolling it, bringing it around. We'll kind of keep it on the left side so we can see the thing. Love the yellow tips for orientation. This is fantastic. Yeah, the Sabre is such a cool plane because of that wing angle. I really love it, just like a flying arrow. Come this way. Nice little low loop. Clean, clean, clean. I think that's the best way to describe it. Very, very on rails airplane. Very on rails. Now, I think a lot of people are probably expecting an EDF needing to maintain speed to fly well. I actually don't feel like this is ridiculously fast. In fact, I kind of feel like it's slow.
Really?
So, yeah, I do. I really...
I feel like it's pretty fast. I've lost it like twice already.
I don't mean it's a slow flyer. I think it's just slower than what I was expecting.
Really?
But I also say that in a really good way. I don't think it's too slow. And you know, when it's smaller, you don't want it to be crazy fast. You'd lose it. Go up, roll it over and bank it around out of that roll.
Well, Nate, I think I disagree with you.
That's okay.
I think it looks really good and I think it's a good speed.
Maybe I had enough caffeine this morning that my brain is like,
go, 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 go.
We got this. Up.
Oh my goodness.
And we're gonna bring it out of this and go inverted and hold it. It doesn't want to hold inverted extremely well, but that could have been the angle I was at. So we're gonna try that again. I had to give a lot of up elevator to keep it upside down. So we're gonna try that one more time.
Tell me again, 2S, 3S, what was
4S.
it? 4S, yeah. Nice, wow.
Must have put the wrong battery in. I'll double check on the ground, but I'm sure I got a 4S in here. 4S 450. Now that's hands-free flight, Abby. This is very manageable. If you wanted to fly a UMX jet,
oh my gosh,
this would be a good one. And listen how it sounds. We're gonna do a full throttle crank down the runway, and that's our telemetry letting us know we got some low voltage. So let's do a full throttle crank. Oh, yeah, we're pulsing. So safe is on, safe is on.
You are.
Bringing it around. Now, the reason I wanted you guys to hear that is because I thought this would scream.
Hopefully they can hear that.
I left, oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. I pushed it so you guys could hear that pulsing, and that was a horrible landing. I can't give you another landing in this video because that's all I got. But that's okay. Hey, durability factor.
It did good.
About a 4-minute flight. Lucky for us, we've got another battery because I feel like I've got to redeem that landing if nothing else. That just wasn't fair.
We weren't sure where the flight time was going to be on this.
Well, jets
about the average time of a jet. Yeah, maybe a little bit longer. I think you were over 4 minutes. I'm not exactly sure.
5 seconds. My timer said 55 seconds.
Okay,
so
I was thinking you were almost to 5 minutes, but I wasn't exactly sure.
The point of that pass was so you guys could hear that it doesn't quite scream like the Citation, if you've heard that one. So we'll do a couple more passes in this flight without me talking so you can just really hear it. Let's go. Look how clean that takes off. Just a little bit of up elevator. And Abby, this flies so good and safe. I want you to fly it and say you've got a Sabre flight under your belt on the little UMX. I think you've flown another Sabre on the channel, but it wasn't, you know.
I have?
I think, yes. It was the Arrows one. Pretty sure you flew that. If not, it was a T-33.
I became a mom and my memory went down the drain.
It's okay. All right, let's
Speaking of the Citation, do they still sell that? Because I just am curious.
Yeah,
I know
do.
that's kind of an older one, right?
Citation. It's just
They
like
still
a little
they still do that. Nice.
jet.
I like
Okay.
that one.
Quiet down the runway. Here we go. We'll get it one more pass going down the runway, just so you guys can hear it full throttle screaming. Up, 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 and away. And roll it over. Yeah, okay. Will, it, snap.
Hey, that's my job.
Okay, you say it the next time, because that didn't work out too good. Say it, say it, say it.
It's because you said
Say
it.
it.
Nate, are you ready to play a game?
Yes.
Will it snap?
Let's do it. Full throttle, crank it, snap it. That's about as snappy as it got. It's about a roll.
I didn't know we played that game on UMXs.
Well,
I guess we
don't
do.
usually, but we might.
I think we play that game on everything. I just forgot my job. Ooh.
Yeah.
Bounce and go.
That was a bounce and go. We'll take it. The wheels got down and back in the air.
The pilots might have hit their head on the ceiling, but...
That's why you got a co-pilot. Right? Pilot down, baby. Okay, let's try another. Let's do a little smoother touch and go. We gotta clean up that bounce. That's horrible. We're just coming in too fast.
Yep.
Ugh,
Oh,
man.
no! Can it be puffed off?
Traditional of Sabres.
The pilot's ejected. They said, Nate, you're messing us up so bad. We're out of here.
Why can't I land that smoothly?
Try again, sir.
Concerning.
Too much caffeine?
That's it. I did have a Monster Java. Gosh, come on. Is it speed? It's just some planes are different. Some planes need speed. Some planes need to come in slow.
Maybe it needs speed.
There.
Speed.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That was good.
Gosh.
That was really good, Nate.
You just gotta get each plane down. This is the beauty of seeing a true maiden. I'm not here to show you guys perfection. There's a lot of people that think they're making commercials, but that's not what we're doing. We are just here to show you the reality of it. And there's a learning curve with every different thing.
All right, 2 for 2. Oh, one tiny bounce, but it still looked good.
We could have blamed that on a crack in the
right.
asphalt because it did hop up.
Let's get a good touch and go like that, or a roll and go. What would you call that?
That's a touch and go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it fancy though. We're gonna go up.
Oh,
roll it
fancy.
around.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow, there's my...
All right, it's a landing now.
No, it doesn't have to be. I was full throttle on that climb. I think speed is the key, and then a flare at the end. Let's see. Let's go around one more time. No.
In the grass. Everybody's favorite segment. Launch with confidence. Launchfidence, Nate. Go, go. He's getting better, I think. Nice. That thing takes off beautifully. Wow. And I lost it. Where'd you go? There you are.
I think the best thing about this jet is the takeoff.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
Smooth. And I've banged it up pretty good, Abby. I think you really should fly it.
We gotta crunch the nose first.
I gotta land it.
All right. Butter.
Well, let's go this way, I guess.
Smooth, soft butter, Nate.
Oh, I lost a wheel.
You did.
Following the ocean. There it is. Wow. Okay, well, the servos stay alive until the power comes undone. So, Abby, if you fly this, you might be doing hand launch and grass landings.
We all know that I'm quite terrible at those, more so than you have ever been.
The UMX A10 that you hand launched did not go well.
That was a beautiful hand launch. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I've got the footage. So what happened was this little, I don't know, pressure washer that holds that in place there. Actually, the one on the back end fell off too. It just fell off, so I've got to buy another one of those.
Whoever finds it, right here in the video.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you $10.
I can't believe I found that. It just looks like one of these rocks back here, you know? So otherwise, and I can probably blame that on my couple bouncy hard landings I had, because I also bent this, which I can just
bend back out. It's a slightly crooked.
Yeah, as I said, time for you to fly it. You like flying my banged up beat up airplanes. So
But it still looks pretty.
Well, sure, it does. Yeah. That was fun.
Does that say Bill's baby?
That side does, but the other side says the Huff. It's a fire-breathing dragon. Here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Very cool. Good looking airplane. I gotta fix the landing gear situation, but it takes off and flies extremely well. And it took me a minute to realize I was coming in too slow on that landing. It really needs to come in under some throttle, 30% or so, just to keep that speed up and just ease it down and touch down and even maintain throttle throughout the touchdown. And then once you're down, pull back on the throttle unless you want to go around again, throttle into it. And I think this will be a blast flying without the landing gear, because as I said, it's just going to look better in the air without those wheels sticking down anyway. Flies silky smooth, has no bad flying tendencies. I would even say the roll rate was kind of on the slower side. As I rolled, I needed to give it some up elevator to maintain altitude and then coming back through the roll. Climb rate is good, but it can stall out even on 4S battery. I think the best thing about this is just kind of when it's in the air at that bank like that and you're coming around, man, to see those bright yellow wingtips and the shape of that wing looks amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
This is the brand new UMX F-86 Sabre, and if you're like me,
Sabre. We have
Sabre.
to say it.
You basically collect them all, and that's a problem. But it's there, linked in the description box below if you like seeing good, honest videos on our channel. It's a great way to support us and what we do at no extra cost. As a matter of fact, when you buy it through our link, just on the website in general, you earn points, and those points are redeemable for future purchases. So it's like a win-win-win. It really is. And we're very, very grateful for your support.
You were supposed to say win-win, so I could say win.
Well, it's a win-win.
Win.
Yeah, exactly. People said, it's white, it's just gonna get dirty. I mean, I don't wash it. I have a little bit of dirt on the sides, just a little.
Nate's a pretty clean guy.
Mostly, but sometimes I come out here, you know, I got the kids and stuff. The sides of it are showing a little bit of dirt, but they make rubber grips that can go on the side of that to prevent that and make it look really cool. I personally, this is kind of, most guys would think it's a dumb thing to talk about, but there's this really bright light that goes around the outside of the transmitter, and when it's on, out in the sun you can't see it very well, but inside, man, that thing is bright. It's orange, and when it's charging, it's green. I love it. I wish they had all the colors and you could kind of customize that. I will say I think the screen is slightly smaller, it might be my imagination, than the other screens on the other radios, and I think it's not quite as bright as the others. But other than that, it's a great radio, and the fact that it's their cheapest radio and newest radio, at least I don't think there's a newer one out, I love. So if you're interested in this, there's not a lot I can say bad about it. It feels good, it flies good, it's just a little bit of a different layout. I still wish Spectrum would make one that feels like a PlayStation or an Xbox controller. They should. There's a market for it, there's a demand for it. I would enjoy it. I would fly my helicopters better if it felt like that. I'm tired of holding a shoebox flying. I do not know why the shape of the controller exists in 2024 the way it does. That's for every controller though, Spectrum. Hello, wake up. We've got video game pads, and I think there's a lot of people that would love to fly on those.
And hello, Spectrum, let me show you something. As a woman,
Abby struggles to reach them.
That's very difficult.
Oh, Abby,
to do that.
Not even as a woman, as a guy.
Is it hard for you?
I'm flying my Blade 230.
Flipping these switches in the back, I have to completely let go.
I am extremely uncomfortable flying on these sticks, and I gotta throw safe.
Yeah.
Ugh. If I had R2, like on PlayStation, or L2 or R1, that's just natural. Yes. It would be ready to go.
Yes.
I could hit that button and save my airplane or helicopter in seconds, but instead I gotta be like, okay, NASA, hold the stick for me while I reach up here to L2, R2Z and switch it. That's just very uncomfortable.
If Spectrum made a more ergonomic transmitter, it would sell out instantly.
I would get
kids everywhere, females everywhere would buy that, and anybody who loves gaming would buy it.
Yes.
I don't know what they're doing. They're sleeping on the job.
Spectrum, this is nice, but I'm done with the box. I'm tired of flying on a shoebox. Sick of it. F-86 Sabre, I want to say a massive thanks to God for blessing us with this beautiful day to get out here and fly this plane for you. It just shines and looks amazing. And that pass, the aero pass, awesome. And I'm so grateful to be able to jump in front of the camera and have this moment with you guys, so thank you, God. Also, a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters, because we couldn't do what we do as often as we do it without your insanely awesome support. We thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts. yourselves. If you love UMX planes, maybe the Citation, I don't know, we'll have a hand-picked video popping up right about now just for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.